Hine el Yeshuati, Eftach velo Echad. Hey everyone, Marian here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share a video with you guys all about Havdalah. So Havdalah is the ritual or ceremony that separates Shabbat, the Sabbath, from the rest of the week. And I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about it because it's actually one of the most beautiful and I think enjoyable Jewish rituals to take part in. But it's one that I would say, unless you're very religious or observant, you probably are not doing every week. And I think part of the reason for that is if you're not completely observing Shabbat, then you don't really do Havdalah to separate it, if that makes sense. But I think that even if you don't keep Shabbat entirely, there's so many beautiful aspects of Havdalah. And one of the traditions we have in our family is if there's a special occasion or something that we want to mark, we'll do Havdalah together as a family, and it's one of my favorite things. So I wanted to share it with you guys and tell you about what we do because it's actually really simple and easy, it's short, and it's really nice. Also, I want to give a special shout out and thank you to the Shalom at Home box for sponsoring this video. They are a subscription box service for Jewish activities for kids, and this month is their Havdalah box. So stay tuned to the end. I will tell you more about them and how you guys can get a discount code on a box of your own. So like I said, Havdalah is all about separating things. So right now, of course, if you've been watching my channel, you will know that we are expecting a baby any day now, or any week now. So of course, lately I've been finding myself thinking as we light the Shabbat candles each Friday night, is this our last Shabbat as a family of 3? Like, what will Shabbat look like next week? Who knows? And so I wanted to do a Havdalah ceremony with my family because I feel like this is a time in our life where we're kind of separating the family that we have right now and what's to come in the future, and just to mark this special time as how much we've enjoyed being our little family and celebrating things like Shabbat together. So for the Havdalah service, you can definitely find it online, and I will share a link below. I like to use a Bkol Echad book, and it has the whole Havdalah ceremony here, and there's a special tune for the Havdalah service which is really beautiful. I filmed our Havdalah service that we did this week, so you'll hear it in just a few minutes coming up. But again, if you are new to it and you just want to say the prayers, that's fine too. So for Havdalah, you need a braided or twisted candle, a kiddush cup with wine or grape juice, and some spices. And each of these 3 items bring with them lots of meaning and stories behind why we use these 3 things to separate Shabbat from the rest of the week. So for example, the braided candle has separate wicks, but it comes together in one flame. So there's lots of stories about the Jewish people coming together, or people in general coming together, and the world uniting, etc. And one of the traditions that some people have is when the candle's lit, people hold up their hands and sort of go like this just to see the flame shining through their fingers. And again, this is another one of those things where it's very meaningful because you kind of get a real sense of how delicate you are, how beautiful but also frightening the flame is. As one of the components of the Havdalah service that has a very physical sensation to it. Along with that are the spices. So in the spice bag here is cinnamon, cloves, of very strong smelling spices. This is one we made with our Shalom at Home box, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. But basically the spices are said to kind of wake you up from the days and the sleepiness of Shabbat, so you're ready for the rest of the week. And again, it's just another physical component of the celebration. And then of course, with most Jewish ceremonies, you've got the wine and the kiddush cup, and we bless the fruit of the vine because it's sweet and brings joy to our lives. And again, it's a reminder of the joy of Shabbat that's leaving us, but also the joy of the week to come. So like I said, each of these really tie into our senses, smell, sight, touch, etc. And it's really just this ceremony to wake us up and a reminder that we're all here for a reason and to give our week's purpose and meaning. So I've always personally found the Havdalah service to be more spiritually awakening than even the Shabbat one, because Shabbat's kind of a sleepy time, very restful and peaceful, which is essential of course. But Havdalah is one of those where it just lifts you up and gets you ready for the week ahead. And again, it's a time to separate from 2 things. So if you're experiencing change in your life and you really want to mark it with the separation, I really recommend trying out the Havdalah service. And yeah, just because you're not out at summer camp or you can't be outside doesn't mean you can't have a really enjoyable experience with just your family at home. So I wanted to share with you guys what our family's Havdalah celebration looked like, so I filmed a few clips of it for you guys. Also, if you hear my son screaming Hinei Matov, it's because that's what he wants us to sing. Max, do you want to show Daddy your Kiddush cup that you made?
This Kiddush cup.
You made this, Brittany?
Hinei el Yeshuati, Eftach velo Echad. Ki azi bezivat Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu borei minei mesamim. Do you want to smell? Borei minei mesamim melech haolam hamafil ben kodesh lechol ben or lechosha Shavua Tov. So that's what our Havdalah service looked like. At the end, we just extinguish the candle and we say Shavua Tov, which means have a good week. And then we just go on and enjoy our Saturday night together. So along the lines of making it fun for kids and for your family at home, I want to share with you guys what was in the Shalom at Home box this month. So the Shalom at Home box, I've mentioned on my Instagram page before. If you don't follow me yet, you definitely should. I'm at My Jewish Mommy Life. And basically, they are a subscription box plan. They have different options for 12 months, 6 months, or 3 months. And each month is themed with a different Jewish holiday or a different Jewish experience like Shabbat or Havdalah. And they're filled with really adorable crafts that you can do with your kids. And what I think is really nice is it kind of takes away all the planning and effort work on your part. So I'm always looking for fun Jewish activities to do with my son, but having to like find them on Pinterest, go to Michael's and buy the stuff, do the activity with him, it's just hard. And having the subscription box there really provides you with everything you need all in one place and just makes it a lot easier. So I think for me, even though it seems like you have all the time in the world when your kids are young to teach them about the holidays and that sort of thing, it's amazing how it flies by. And I feel like with Jewish holidays especially, it's like one after the other. I know for me, after Hanukkah, when Tu B'Shvat came around just a few weeks later, I was like, I can't, I'm done. Like, it's enough. So what I love about these boxes, it's like, oh, okay, it's right here. We can do the activity and talk about the holiday together. Easy peasy. So here's the Shalom at Home box that we received. Inside, you'll find an instruction card that tells you all about the holiday that we're celebrating this month or the activity, as well as all the instructions that go along with it. So that's very helpful. And then inside this box, you'll just see they wrote me and Max a really sweet card. And it was really just exciting for us to open. So yes, this one came with a peppermint plant that me and Max planted together. It came with a decorating kit for a spice bag as well as a Kiddush cup. And it also came with candles to braid together to form the Havdalah candle. So I wanted to show you guys a little bit of footage of me and Max playing with what was in the box. We started with the Kiddush cup. Good job.
That's a sticker.
Yeah, which one should we do next?
Purple.
Okay, wait.
Over here.
Okay.
Over here.
Okay. And even though he's only 2, which is a little bit young, he still loved decorating it, and he also loved planting the peppermint. This one.
A Kiddush cup.
Kiddush cup. And now we're going to do our spice bag. So for you guys today, I have a 50% off coupon for you for your first subscription box if you place an order. I'll put the link and code in the description below. So definitely use that if you want to sign up and try it out and have a discount off your first order. Also, next month is Purim, and I have insider information that the next box coming out will be Purim related. So look out for that. I think it's going to be a really cute one. So that is everything I wanted to share today about our little family Havdalah celebration. I hope I've inspired you guys to give it a try if you haven't in a while, or some new ideas to do some activities around it with your kids. If you guys have any thoughts to share about what Havdalah means to you, or if you've ever done it before, or if you haven't done it in a while, please let me know in the comments. I love talking to you guys about things like that. And yeah, please give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel to see more. I'll see you next time. Bye!